Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nura Amalia. I'm from 11E. Now I will present to you guys the way to find out the correct answer for each question given in paper 1 chemistry. Number 1. When chlorine gas is analyzed in a mass spectrometer, chlorine plus ions are detected. Which row is correct? So we need to determine the atomic number first before we get the neutron. Chloride has atomic number 17, so we can know the neutron by 35 minus 17 equals to 18. So this is the neutron of the chlorine. And since it is chlorine plus, means chlorine plus 1 electron, the electronic configuration become 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. The change is from the electron valence. At the first it is 5, but when chlorine lose one electron, 5 minus 1 equals to 4, so this is 3p4. So the correct answer is C. Number 2. The gas laws can be summarized in the ideal gas equation. So the equation give PV and RT as the main formula that we will use for the calculation, and it give the gram is 0.56 gram, and also the pressure 102 kPa. If we convert to PA equals to this, and the temperature in derajat Celsius 30 degrees Celsius. If we convert to Kelvin equals to 303 Kelvin. And to determine the mole, which is Sn, we need to know the MR from the C2H4 equals to 28 from my calculation. And to determine the mole, the formula I will use is gram per mR, and this the result, the mole is 0.02 mole. And we can move now to the calculation. The question need us to determine the volume. So from the formula given, we move P to the right side, so in the end of the calculation, the result is for the volume. This is the final formula, and then we input the data we have. Mole equals to 0.02, for the R is 8.31, and temperature is 300 NT divided by the PA, and then the final formula is 4.94 times 10 minus 4 m cubic. And because the options is in centimeter cubic, we need to convert, and then after we convert times 10 6 equals to 494 centimeter cubic. So this is the question for number 2. Question number 3. Propane has the molecular formula is C3H6O, means if we separate, the total of C is 3 and hydrogen is 3, for the oxygen is half. And using this information from this, we the question asks what is the enthalpy change of formation of propane. Now this is because this is the enthalpy change for each of combustion for each element. So because hydrogen has 3, we need to times 3 equals to minus 858, and then for combustion of carbon, we also have 3, so we need to times 3 equals to minus 1182, and if we the total of combustion is minus 2040. And then to determine for the formula is delta HF for the enthalpy change of formation plus because the question asked for propane, we plus by the enthalpy change of combustion of propane means 1786 this, and we resulting from the total combustion before this, and we need to get we need to get enthalpy change of formation, so we move the minus 1786 to the right side. If it becomes plus, so it means delta enthalpy change of formation minus 0.040 plus 1786 equals to minus 254 kilojoule mole minus 1. So this is the correct answer for number 3. The oxide of titanium, TiO, is used as a whitener in toothpaste. It is obtained from the FeTO3. And what is the change, if any, in the oxidation number of titanium in the reaction FeTO3 to TiO2? And then we need to know the iron to titan means Fe2 plus, Fa equals to plus 2, because oxygen in FeTO3 has 3, so we calculate 3 times minus 2 becomes minus 6, minus plus 2 in oxygen becomes minus 2. And then if we need to know the titanium, let titanium equal to x, so plus 2 plus x plus minus 6. Minus 6 is means this is the total of Velox from FeTO3, and then x minus 4 equals to x equals plus 4. So the Velox from the titanium is plus 4, and then since TiO2 O times 2O means 2 times minus 2 equals to minus 4. Let Ti equals to x, so TiO x plus minus 4, x minus 4 equals to x plus 4. This is the result of titanium in TiO2. We can see there is no change from both of FeTO3 and TiO2. So from based on the option, the correct answer is D. There is no change in the oxidation number. And then this is question number 4. Question number 7. The data in the table give the 5 to 10 ionization energy of 3 elements from periodic 3 of the periodic table. What are the correct identities of these 3 elements? The question gives us the table of ionization energy, so we need to determine the highest difference between element X, Y, and Z from the ionization energy. And after I analyze the table, I can identify X has biggest height difference in 5 to 6, and Y is in 6 to 7, Z in 7 to 8. What are the correct identities of these three elements? The question gives us the elements is from period 3. So after I identify, X has 5 electron valence, means it is phosphor. Y has 6 electron valence, means it is sulfur. Z has 7 electron valence, means it is chlorine. So from the option given, the correct answer is C from question number 7. Question number 8. Gas Q decomposes slowly at room temperature. The Boltzmann distribution curve for gas Q at room temperature is shown, which change occur when a catalyst is added to gas Q. We know this is the catalyst. From the question 8, we can see from the options given and we can identify which one incorrect. From option A, the peak of the curve moves to the right on the diagram. It only happens when temperature increase, so this is incorrect. Option B, the number of particles with enough energy to decompose the increase. It's correct, yeah. And option C, the kinetic energy of the unreacted particles increase. From this section, the temperature will not change, so it is incorrect. For the option D, the value of catalyst decrease, moving the vertical dot line to the right on the diagram. The option D is to the right, it's supposed to the left. So the correct answer is B from question number 8. Question number 10. Phosphorus react with concentrated sulfuric acid to produce phosphoric acid, sulfur dioxide, and water. A, B, C, D, and E are all whole number. And the question asks what is the value of the sum A plus B plus C plus D plus E. So after I make it stable, I can identify A have the value is 5, the value of B is 2, the value of C is 2, the value of D is 5, the value of E is 2. Because we can identify here from the left side hydrogen has 10, also the right side hydrogen has 10, and from the option the correct answer is D, 16. That's for question number 10. Question number 18. Methane and bromine react with by free radical substitution. P and K are involved in the reaction mechanism. The question gives P and K are both involved in propagation steps as reactant, are both involved in termination steps as reactant. What could be P and Q? Methane is CH4, bromine is Br2, and after I try to combine them, the correct answer is B, Br and CH3. Question number 21. The diagram shows the structure of ester X and Y that are found in ripening apples. Which carboxylic acids are formed when these esters are hydrolyzed by H2SO4? In ester X, we can know this is CH3COH or ethanoic acid, and also in ester Y, this is carbonic acid plus alcohol. In the option given, the correct answer is B, ester X CH3COOH, ester Y CH3CH2CH CH3COOH. Question number 22. In which reaction is the organic compound oxidized? In here, oxidized is, it means losing H or gaining O, oxygen. And based on the option given, we start from option A, aldehyde. This is aldehyde, and plus Tollens reagent, it can form carboxylic acid. aldehyde get oxidized. So it's approved from the question asked for the organic compound oxidized. So the correct answer is A. Question number 23. Which compound may be synthesized from an alkane with formula C4H8? It is butane by an addition reaction. And this, we can see here, CH4 is butane plus bromine equals to 1.2 dibromobutane. So the correct answer is B. Question number 28. The diagram shows a Boltzmann distribution, and which combination of temperature and activation energy will give the highest reaction rate? From this graph, we need to identify the highest, which graph will give the highest reaction rate. And here, it's supposed to be this. Lower temperature and low energy activation. From the option given is the correct is D, T2 and energy activation 1. I will answer quickly from question number 31 until 33. Question number 31. With what is the major product when 2-methyl pentane reacts with hydrogen bromide? The correct answer is 2-bromo 2-methyl pentane. This is visualized. Question number 32. How many chiral centers are there in this molecule? Since chiral center means C with 4 different groups, we can see here the sodium chromoglycate only linked with 3 center. So the correct answer is 0. Question number 33. What are the possible identities of X? We know from the properties given from the question, 1.0 mole X reacts with exactly 8.5 mole oxygen when completely combust. X doesn't react when heat with acidified KMnO4. From this option number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 1 is ignored, number 2 is correct, number 3 is ignored, number 4 is correct. So the final answer is B. Question number 35. The diagram shows a section of a polymer molecule. Which monomer will produce this polymer? So in this polymer, we need to identify which monomer it is. From here, we can see the replication in this side. So if we look again, the correct answer is D. CH2 bond with double bond with CH, single bond with CH, double bond with CH2 is monomer of this polymer. Question number 36. A polymer has the following repeat units. Which pair of monomer could be used to make this polymer? We can identify based on the option given. My correct answer is B. CS2 double bond with CSCl and CS2 double bond with CS single bond, CS double bond with CS2. Question number 39. An infrared spectrum shows a broad peak at 3000 cm-1 and a strong peak at 1710. Which substance could have produced this spectrum? The correct answer is propanoic acid, because from the equation we need both O linked H and C double bond with O. Broad peak at 3000 means very broad. O the single bond H equals to carboxylic acid, and strong peak at 1700 is C double bond with O present. So the correct answer is C. And we move number 40. In here, we can identify based on the graph empirical formula. A compound X has the empirical formula C2H4O, and here we can identify the C double bond with O is present and no broad O single bond H. So the correct answer is A, ester, and the empirical formula is C2H4O. Approved. Okay, maybe that's all from me. I hope you guys can enjoy the video until the end and understand more about the material I given. I'm so sorry for my mistakes, and see you guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.